right on the money with
Now,
that.
I just
Like, what
went
the
back
fuck is you
on the
doing?
channel I'm loading up
You look weird.
on a clip that I was been listening to. You can check out my history
And
list.
for some of you guys, this don't even gotta be your
And
ex-lover.
let's
It
have a
could be,
listen for a minute.
like I said,
Because it
somebody
usually
who
lines
you
up.
patronized or you worked with or something like that.
And I do not work
So
with these people.
that they
But they talk about a lot of strange things, though, don't they?
brought products from or that they it's some weird
I brought a
shit,
sticker
I don't know. And they
from
want to
the
claim
Ascensions.
their success.
You know what I mean?
Okay, like somebody is
That's
very
about it.
strange. I'm telling you, this energy
Yeah,
is
let's
so
keep listening.
distorted.
Let me know and take your thoughts so I don't make things up. And if I do, let me know if I'm good at it. Shit. I always say that to Emma when it comes to miracles and shit. They don't believe it. At least it's something good. They should take that. You know what I mean?
Picked up in this reading, but I can see your stupid ass. This is somebody that is attached to a main.
If you want to debunk, you just video and be around people. Too easy. And that's what we can do to these other people. But they don't like me saying that.
Married to somebody or in a relationship with somebody that's older than them. Okay? And she's being casted away because it's a time for spirit. There's some cleanup energy from somebody trying to cause drama to someone. Their he and wise canceled or something like that. Frog Prince, whoever he is, he could be even a part of something. This is weird. This person's energy is so distorted. This person is definitely haunted now because they was fake flexing with an obsessive lover. That's a wolfish.
Lana, what would you do if you wanted to steal a story from someone else? Right? You would make a lot of propaganda behind the scenes of what they do. And if you could do magic, and you wanted to get away with magic, well, you wanted to get, say, God or something God-like and bring him back from the dead and put him into some body and get away with all this, you do it to someone else. So you do the witchcraft and all the bad stuff, but you make it go into someone else. And then you talk propaganda, and then you steal what that person does instead of allowing that spirit and that person to do it because it chose that person. You know how they go, it chose them. And if that happened, that's what they do. They make shit up, and then they come in and take. Shocking, eh? All behind the scenes with a whole big team with a whole bunch of propaganda. What do you reckon?
Because people are no longer going to patronize this person.
And how could you stop that?
Or something like that.
What would they do?
Because they was talking shit about you.
He keeps talking about me crying and why. Huh? And no one wants to see or talk to me about the truth. Just propaganda. And then if you approach them about their propaganda, they'll make you look bad and actually have something. See, so they allow propaganda to get something, so they don't have to talk so much propaganda. You know what I mean? That's what a Steve-O does at the moment. Only talks about the retaliation. You know, even overseas countries talk about that. In wars, they go, oh, they just did this last thing, you know? They did do this thing, but they won't talk about why that thing happened. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep on tracking with stories here. The clout.
This is crazy.
Money bags and shit that they non-stop talk about. But their collective is right. Hey, people. Even though around the world's getting inflation everywhere, even the best countries. Pretty crazy.
Because the business, it was his business, or it's his organization, it's his corporation. And she single-handedly destroyed it because she wanted to compete with a customer of his.
How crazy is that?
What the fuck? This is like you having like some banging ass strudel, and you love the way they make it, and you don't want to buy the strudel from nowhere else, and you say, you know, like, yo, you guys got the best freaking strudel. Like, let me get 10 pounds, you know, a strudel. Then that's a lot of money for them. They're like, what? Hell yeah, I'm gonna make that, this and that. Oh, what, they like you? Oh, you're being so nice to that infant. So she'll get mad and then try to hurt you. And so he'll lose a customer that's paying majority of his fucking bills. You understand what I'm saying? Because he needed that customer.
Bit twisted.
Customer service is everything.
Sort of see that. I can put it in another point. I'll do that another time, okay? Hey, understand why I'll do that? You keep the best to yourself.
And he crying and shit. Because this bitch cock blocked him. Cock blocking and shit. They could have
You know why I got upset? Because people won't see the truth. I got upset to my mother, didn't I, Emma? Because she didn't want to hear or see the truth either and just wanted to play the system. And I was trying to talk to her that I'm not the same as what she knows. She hardly ever sees me. And I know I don't get much help, but we do go to family. And all this was a waste of time, and it made me upset even talking about it. That was me and my mum with the lawyer. And then they said, thank you, Kerry. Pretty crazy, eh? Yeah. Nothing worked out for me. I got upset. I cry. Because no one wants to see the truth. Pretty crazy. I hope it comes back at you. If you all start losing your mind, no one sees the truth. Well, imagine getting the same thing I did then. How does it feel? You get it? Go cry. In fact, now I've been through it, and then if I see other people through it, you know when you're being bullied, you become the bully? I just go, well, I guess they can just go cry about it. I did. They can't get the truth out? Go fucking cry about it. You know what I mean? They teach us well, don't they?
And they see you as a lick because you was all, tapped in and all light.
Anyway, if you're only one person on this planet, you're fucked. Simple as that. If you've got a good idea, they're going to come and take it. They can. You hear it speak about it. And I'm going to leave it very soon on here. We'll let it finish off because it likes to speak. And deny others.
Put the pieces together of who you are as a person. And they seen that you was this nice person. They was like, oh, well, I'm gonna trample all over this bitch. And then they got casted out. They feel abandoned.
So, where did they show you they got trampled? You know how you can do that with propaganda? Because like I said, they won't come and see me. They won't even allow me to speak because they've already made the propaganda. You get it? And what they do is, when I first approached, I talked for ages, very nice, happy and loving, what's going on, why are people so mean, rah, 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 why are you doing this, rah, 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 I see what, that's how I approached. No bullying, no nothing, talking about actually their bullying. And then, I went, alright, now let's play their game. You want to see a bully? You want to know how bullying goes? You want to call people names? Let's play. And then I did that for a while. And then, you know what, when that happens? Then these dickheads will turn up, this is propaganda, turn up and just show you that part. Then they might show you the rest after that. But they'll start off from that part, you see. Just like a Steve-O, you see. That's where he's learning it from. Do you get it? I get it. I'm waiting for these cowards. They're the biggest cowards in the world. You're approaching real shit. And they know it, that they're ready for it. They even ask for it. It's crazy. And they fucking cower. Then they tell you to go cry in the corner and yell and scream like a fucking barking chihuahua. After a while, you start laughing at them. Oh, really? Really? You want to fight? Come in. People that want to fight, they walk in houses all the time, you fucking chihuahua. Come on, man. You've been asking for it. You got all these excuses. Fuck, if I was calling someone a pedophile and all this shit, I'd fucking fly in there. I ain't scared of such a creature. Right? And I'll talk about all the proof and the evidence of why I say such things, because I'm an adult and we get that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Not just a propaganda story. But they don't, because they're cowards, you see. I even said to the police, how do you deal with such cowards that like to stab you when you're not looking? You know what I mean? So if you go to do the same thing to them, what these cowards have done to you, steal from us or something, they'll come flying in and smack you over the head with a fucking bat. But if you try to do it to them while they're stealing, they'll have actually a cry in the corner and say, what are you doing? You know what I mean? They're cowards. But let's try along with this for a second. I'll be back in a minute. You see the pattern there? I can hear it. I love it how they just show it in your face. I guess because they got that. I can't use this clip now. They're going to have legal issues. You get it? See how easy they set you up? It's like, oh, let's give them an ad now. They'll have legal issues. Fuck you guys. You use the smallest, most basic 101 shit and you get away with it? It's fucking crazy. I guess when you own the system and you don't really let people see unless you've got to go up and see them. See, I've got to go probably see this correction officer and go do some correcting. Watch how right I'll be, right? Yeah, I'll reconsider my mind, whatever. Just stop being cowards and just finish the job already, and then we won't have to worry about things. Right? You know, they got a whole group, they got all the money, they got everything, right? And they still just blab shit. It's crazy. That's what I love to say to certain countries. They're like, what, huh? You got all this what, and you what? You're fucking pathetic to me. You really are. You got scientists, you got this, and you're just starving. You got this, you got that, and all you're doing is you want to have a party now, and you're collapsing. You'll still have a party, though. Doesn't parents say that kids shouldn't party and should get their shit together and use some of that party money to pay off some of their debts? Well, why? They're not doing that because the government doesn't do that. Do you see the point? Tell me if I'm wrong about that, please. Because I know I'm not. Give me a real debate, though. Don't just say it's not happening. You know, like certain lawyers, judges will just say, yeah, just saying. You know what I mean? It's fucking hilarious to me. It really is. I love talking real. You let me know if you do. Here's shit for real, allowed to talk opinion. This might even be my last night kind of thing. It's getting close to where everyone wants to shut down everything. So you better get your words out, you know. Because everybody's clout hungry. Say my name in your meeting so that. So you know, see that other thing when I said, look, someone said my name. I have nothing to do with that. Bring me to that person that made that account face to face, and let's have a chat. Usually you can have to talk to each other, and I'll go, shit, how do I know you? And they'll have a talk, and don't give them no pre-warning. Do that. That's what people do when they want to do a surprise house inspection on people who fuck around with their kids and shit like that and mess up their house. You don't give them an appointment. That's what the fucking stupid devil does, so things can continue. You just turn up, right? And you don't hear what they got to say. You just say that you turn up one time and go, yep, we've got us here, all right, we're here to help, and you leave it at that. Then you just turn up. Then you do it again and again and again. If that wins, you go, well, that's what we're here for. We already told you. We've got to turn up like this. You're not meant to give you an appointment. That's the whole fucking point. Give you an appointment. Shit. You know what's coming. It's like calling up the bad guy, the coppers, and going, all right, we're about to come around to your place. If we find drugs there, they don't have to say that, but they're about to come around and have a talk. And so they've got everything there and all this shit, and they know why they're coming. They'll clean it up, wouldn't they? That's what goes on with the other side. And then they bully us with the government by we have to solve all the problems with these expensive lawyers and no really answers happen. As far as I'm concerned, the whole system is corrupted by the devil, and it gets all the devil's outcomes. It's very sad. But I can't debate about that. I can't even debate myself when they go, you can come and debate at the court, and then they go, shut up. You know, it just is. And it's like, well, shit. Why have on here you can debate? I'm sick of those little facades written down on the piece of paper. What do you reckon, people? Say my name in your meeting so that... Say your name. So people that can make a story like these people, wouldn't they more likely come? The only way you can get the truth is to investigate it yourself. All these people can propaganda that they did. You let me know. But guess what? I won't get to know. But I'm quite surprised about all these stories, how people propaganda shit. No one knows to know. Caused by technology itself. And if I ever get into a certain sector, I'll be changing a lot about technology. Apparently, I just have to think about it and it starts happening. It's actually becoming quite amazing. I've been telling Emma lately. I don't get to do it, but others are, you know what I mean? But that's what I'll speak, and if they want to be me, I guess they better do what I speak. You know what I mean, people? You start catching on. And if they don't, then I'll be going, well, they're not really being a copycat now. Get back to your job. You know what I mean, people? But anyway, we're going to leave it there. You let me know in comments. I think that other clip is loaded up now. I wonder what happened behind the scenes about the other clip. Who knows? I wouldn't get to know because that's how they roll, you know, about this one here. We're about to load up now, Bob. Looks like. And I wouldn't trust these type of psychics in a million years because if they were true, just like money, they'd probably be corrupted, most of them. So look out.
And now they crying because they was trying to cop block you. And they thought they was being
crying.
So
They like making people cry, don't they? They love talking about crying. Like I said, there's a close Steve next to me and a friend and others that like to talk about go cry. That's on the latest video I've recorded now. But anyway, yous do what yous do, block what yous block. Don't look at what yous don't want to look at. It is fine by me. But have a good one. And I learned something today about slow mode, and I finally had a look at it before it was giving me the shits last time. And if it did that, because I don't think it quite did that, I can't remember, but I had a good look and said instead of going, as I've got plenty of other things to do. Anyway, have a good one, and see you later.